welcome to Wine Wednesday on a Thursday. We're a day late and $1 short. It's normal for us, but we have a decent reason. Kimmy was really feeling poorly yesterday. She's actually still not feeling great, but we have a surprise birthday party to go to, so she's toughing it out. So today we wanted to talk a little bit about what I was whining about mostly earlier in the week, the cold weather. So we managed to get through it okay. I went out and bought a little space heater to put in the bay, and turns out I didn't need the space heater. She figured out that via research, she figured out that there's a little thermostat in there, and that thermostat was set to 18 degrees, I think, 16 or 18, I can't remember. And I just reset it to 40, and that way it was heating the bay for me. So I didn't have to run the risky, because it was a little risky putting the space heater in there, particularly the way I had it set up. But so yeah, it worked out really, really well. With the heated water hose and the bays being heated, and we figured out how to correctly. By the way, we went through our manual, and the manual is.
We can whine about this.
That's what I want to whine about. Actually, you're right. The manual is it's like this thick, but it doesn't really tell you anything. It tells you that stuff is there, but not actually how to operate it. But luckily, we got a lot of good feedback from everybody out in the RV world, and Kimmy did a little bit of research. We actually joined Fleetwood.
The Discovery Group, Fleetwood Discovery Group.
Yeah, what's that about?
So it's a private group of people that own Fleetwood Discoveries of all ages. You do have to pay. I think it was for the year. I want to say it was like $30 maybe, but well worth it because of the information that I was able to find out on there. One of the things being that we were, of course, it was very cold. It was in the 20s, low 20s, and
it was 20 degrees.
Yeah, and we were not getting as much heat inside as we had hoped, and we had the fireplace going, which is that's another thing we can whine about another day. We haven't really figured that out, but we had the fireplace going and we had the heat on, but it wasn't getting as warm as we felt like it should.
It was actually dropping. I went out and bought a two-way thermostat, so I had one thermostat sensor in the bay so I could monitor that temperature, and then of course I had the one inside, and I'm watching it steadily decrease. It's actually getting colder, and it turns out.
So while he's watching it, I'm like researching on this Fleetwood Discovery page, and come to find out that you actually, when you get below 40 degrees, you should use your diesel instead of your electric heat.
Aquahot. So Aquahot diesel versus Aquahot electric. Now this newbie thought you ran the Aquahot diesel when you were running the diesel generator, and you used Aquahot electric when you were on shore power. That's not how it works.
But once we figured that out and put it on the Aquahot diesel,
it worked out great.
It was wonderful, and we found that on the first night, so we didn't freeze our butts off. We were all good.
Yeah. So all in all, thanks for all the help. Got a lot of good input. We made it through the cold. It's not going to get cold here again before we leave. We're bugging out on Sunday. We've got a wedding on Saturday, then we're bugging out on Sunday, heading out to California. We're going to go south and then go west to avoid any more cold. I just don't like dealing with it. But all in all, I just, the best thing about being an RVer is the community of RV people. They're all so helpful. I'm always amazed that when we ask a question, how much information I get from the world, you people out there. And although we get every now and then we get a little bit of a negative Nelly.
But I would say that the negative, the ugly comments are, I would guess that they're not necessarily RV people, which I appreciate any and all comments.
Yeah,
so
ugly is probably not the right word. They're funny. Usually they make us laugh, right?
Yeah. I think there are people out there that just like to be negative, and that's fine. We don't mind it. It makes us laugh, and yeah. I mean, I think that more often than not, the helpful comments that we're getting are from this community, from the RVers, and everyone is so wonderful, and everyone wants to help everyone. So I hope that we are the same when we
So if anybody needs any help with cold weather, we're not the experts. But you can ask us anyway.
We're getting there.
Happy Wednesday. I've switched to beer since it's not actually Wine Wednesday, it's Wine Thursday.
This is
I'm
kind
having
of a fake cocktail.
Yeah, I'm
'cause
having-
I'm not feeling good.
that's just a soda that's probably going to go right back in the fridge. This is from Casey Beer Company. It's a really delicious lager. Cheers, everybody.